Hey guys, welcome back to my Ballet Center Basics series. So today we're looking at two of the petit allegro steps, which are glissade and assemblé. Now you can do these beated, but today, as it's just the basic series, we're going to just be looking at the basic glissade and assemblé without beating. So let's start with the glissade. We're going to start with the right foot behind in fifth position. We're going to come plie, tendu. This is the jump, tendu, plie with one foot, and close and stretch. And it's exactly the same to the other side. Plie, tendu, releve, plie, close and stretch. So the important thing in this is that you see that we have a moment in releve, and what that means when we're actually jumping it is that there's going to be a moment when both feet are in the air and not touching the ground. So what a glissade is not is 1, 2. It's not this foot to this foot. There's a moment where both feet are in the air. That's what we're aiming for. The really difficult thing about the glissade, at least for me, is to get that second leg to straighten and come in very, very quickly, because unless it's a glissade in an adagio, for example, then maybe it's going to be a bit longer and a bit slower, so it might be like this. Usually in a petit allegro, the glissades are going to be fast, and quite often they're just going to be the in-between step between two more important steps, or between the two main steps, which means that they need to be even faster, but as well very, very clean. So plie and close. Again, the other way. Plie, 1, 2. Now really try and show that position with both legs off the ground in the air at the same time in the glissade, and as I said, thinking about pointing the second foot, and once it's pointed, getting it in. Now those glissades I was doing, I was not changing my leg, but you definitely can. Quite often you will change your leg in a glissade. So in this case, my back leg is going to finish at the front. And so this way it would be the same. Back leg actually is going to finish at the front. So let's just do a couple of them. Okay, just to let you know that it is also possible to start with your front foot and move in the direction of your front foot rather than your back foot, and you can either not change or you can change. Okay, so any combination of front to back and changing is possible in a glissade, but just so you know what this one would look like if I'm starting with the front leg and changing, it will look like this. So now let's move on to our assemblé. It's going to start very similarly to the glissade, but look at the difference. We're going to plie as we did, we're going to tendu as we did, but this time we're going to join our legs together in fifth position in the air and land on 2 feet at the same time. So let me just go over that again. Let's use the other leg this time. We're going to plie, we're going to tendu, pushing through the floor. That's going to give you some extra power. We're going to join our legs in the air in fifth position, and we're going to plie, come down at the same time with both legs. So let's try a little bit faster. Now an assemblé can be moving, it can be on the spot, it can be devant, it can be écarté, it can be derrière, it can be all different possible combinations. The important thing with an assemblé is that it goes from 1 foot to 2 feet, okay? So it goes, again, it's like a hop that lands on 2 feet, and the really important thing is that we see the fifth position in the air. See both of your legs in fifth position with the toes pointed before we come down. So let's imagine that now I'm going to do the assemblé coming forward. So I'm going to brush, I'm going to come up into fifth position in the air, and I'm going to plie. So that is just changing the feet, okay? So let's try. Now, it is quite common to link these two movements together, so I think we should just try and do one glissade followed by one assemblé. So we're going to need to start a little bit more to the side, and just to go over it, we're going to do plie, tendu, okay, coming down. I'm not changing the leg, I'm going to change the leg for the assemblé, okay, and down. So it's going to be our plie, our glissade, and then the assemblé, okay, assemblé over. So I really hope that was helpful, guys. That's us finished with the jumps now. So the next and final video in this series is going to be on arabesque, attitude and promenade, and we're going to be looking at them from more of an adagio type exercise. So if you'd like to know how to improve your arabesque, to improve the line of your attitude and have some more control, then remember you can subscribe so that you don't miss my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.